Hi, I'm Tanya Steele, Editor-in-Chief of Epicurious.com, and you're watching Around the World in 80 Dishes. Today we're exploring the cuisine of the United States of America, and I've got an expert right here, Chef Felder from the Culinary Institute of America. Chef, we are making probably the most iconic dish in America today, fried chicken. And I understand that you would be an expert on this matter.
Well, by the mere fact that I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina, and every Sunday in the South is fried chicken day.
Is it really? Do you think it still holds to this day?
Maybe not as much because people eat out more, but it is such an easy dish to make at home, and it is absolutely delicious. I remember growing up as a child fighting over the gizzard and liver in our house. But shall we?
Yes, please show me how to do it.
Well, what we're gonna do is we first marinated our chicken in buttermilk. Feel that?
This
Doesn't that
feels
feel
so
good?
fun.
And
So this has got buttermilk, and what else in here?
mustard, salt and pepper, and tarragon.
And that's it.
That's it. You put it in a plastic bag. You add your cut up chicken.
What kind of chicken would you advise?
Do you know the best thing with fried chicken is that you have all of the parts. So thighs, legs, breast, and the wings. All
Wow,
of them.
the whole thing.
The whole gamut. Because
So-
then people can choose.
So do you leave this to marinate overnight?
4 to 12 hours.
Okay.
So overnight if you want to, or as little as 4 hours. It's basically like a brine. So it seasons it, it marinates it, it makes so that the crust is beautiful, crispy. So shall we start?
Yes, tell me what to
Okay,
do.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this, and I'd like for you to put several pieces into our flour.
Okay.
And we have our oil on.
Yes.
We're gonna turn it up. We're actually doing something, a pan fried, basically.
So it's not the old style southern fried chicken because you are pan frying it?
We're pan frying and not deep frying it.
Okay.
Basically, the difference is the amount of oil. So it's basically the same thing. It's easier to do at home to pan fry than to deep fry. You've got all that oil, you don't know what to do with
That's
it.
right.
This, and we're also making a gravy, so we don't want too much oil that we're going to pour off.
Right.
That's good.
Okay, should I
That
do a
looks
couple
good.
more?
A couple more, yeah.
Is this just regular flour?
It's just all-purpose
All-purpose?
flour. That's
It's not
all.
seasoned with salt or anything?
No, because your marinade, all your marinade. I'm going to take this and we pat it, so we don't want an excessive amount of
A flour?
flour on
Okay.
it, because it'll come off into the oil. So yeah, pat it like that, and then we're going to check our oil, and this is how we're going to check
Okay,
our
you show
oil.
me how you...
We're going to shake it.
Oh, that's it.
Beautiful, huh?
Wow.
We know that it's ready, so let's go ahead. We're going to lay the first piece in.
So when you
It
did
comes
that,
halfway up.
what you saw was that it bubbled up, right? The flour
Yes,
kind of
the
bubbled.
flour bubbled up. And you want to put it skin side down so it gets a nice crust.
Now people
So here you
often
go.
want to take the skin off because they think that it's less fattening, but actually the skin is vital for flavor, isn't it?
Incredibly vital. And you're frying it, right? So what you want to do, you'll cook this for about 7 to 8 minutes per side, and then you can finish it in the oven. Now, the legs and the thigh are going to take about 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And usually what you do is we're going to turn our heat down just a little bit. Hear it? See how it's going a little too fast and it's starting
Yeah.
to brown? So you want to pull it down. Listen how it's going down now. You can hear it? Starting to brown.
So the thicker the chicken piece is, the longer it cooks, obviously.
Exactly.
And when you say that you finish it in the oven, is that really just to make sure that it's completely cooked through? or-
Exactly.
Okay.
And normally if you add the thigh and the leg first, and then you add the breast just about 3 minutes later. So there we go. That's a beautiful, beautiful golden brown. I'm going to check this one.
So the leg and
This
the
needs to
thigh
cook
take
a
the
little.
longest.
The leg and the thigh take the longest. There we go. We've got a beautiful, beautiful brown. I'm going to go with this one. Always turn it away from you. That's not ready yet. Did you see that?
Yeah,
one?
it wasn't
Yeah,
golden
it's a
brown
little,
yet.
Not golden brown. This is a tenderloin right here. So here our fat. It's going down a bit more. Sounds pretty good.
And what does that mean when it's going down more? Is it...
If it doesn't bubble as aggressively, you may absorb more fat than you want to. So you want it to have a nice bubble, like it's doing right now. That's exactly how it should be.
And when you do put it in the oven for the final cook, is it at 350, 375?
350.
Okay.
350.
For 10, 15 minutes?
10 minutes is good.
Okay.
Making just as long as you've cooked it initially enough. You're getting a good crust. Do it on a rack too. You want to do it on a rack so that it has air coming all the way around it.
Oh, all right.
So we're going to check this one. There we go. So we're going to take it out and go ahead and drain it. And then what we're going to do after this is make our gravy. Okay?